And now we move into the men's draw. This is the 9th place playoff. It is between Kenya and, unusual for this section of the draw, the All Black Sevens, led out by their captain, Dylan Collier. And there's big George Odo, who's been outstanding for the Kenyans here in Perth this weekend. Started with a couple of losses, but bounced back, wins over Uruguay and the USA. Also looked at number 11, Patrick Adongo. Absolute wheels, one of the fastest players on the circuit. Get the ball to him. They could do some damage here. Mentioned Dylan Collier. Well, also looked at the newcomers, number 75 and 92, Vanuku and Kunawave. They've been impressive for New Zealand, despite their struggles, Morgan Tiranu, at this tournament.
Yes, both have come through the pathways. Vanuku very good.
And here's Tavita Rocca Vereni. It's happy birthday to the man they call Tex. Tell you what, he's in good shape for 40, isn't he?
He gets around quick, yeah. I'm not sure. Do you get the yellow shorts or something as a referee when you get to 40? We've got to get him something. Just so the players are aware, maybe just slow it down for him sometimes.
I'm joking. Apologies, Tex. He's one of the senior referees, but he's not that old. He's a great official, though, I tell you. Great bloke, too. Happy birthday. But here we go. We're underway. Kenya in white shirts against New Zealand, all in black, of course. Kenya re-promoted to the series this season. Here's Patrick Adongo. They went to the Olympics as well. They come to this tournament 9th overall. You get 4 points on the series standings for winning 9th place. And they are all crucial, these points, as we head towards the World Championship for the top 8 or a relegation playoff in Los Angeles at the end of the season. Kevin Wakesa always carries hard for Kenya. Good possession early for them. Here's Adongo again. Kenya corner is jumping already here on finals day in Perth. They're here in their numbers once more, as they always are, looking to see their Shuja do the business here. And Dennis Akabusi kicks in behind Ollie Mathis, and it's a good one too, because he puts him over the sideline, net gain.
Nice little attacking foray for Kenya. That will settle them. And I'm going to say something very controversial, Rivet. They're the best supported team here this weekend. I don't think anyone's ever not said Fiji, but it's been absolutely outstanding down there in Kenya corner.
It's just so good to have them back on the circuit full time, because they bring such brilliant support. It's not straight at the line out. Unfortunate, so to give back for New Zealand.
And the quality of their play has been excellent. Haven't quite got the results that they very much wanted, but as you mentioned, the top 8 looking forward all the way to Los Angeles, but also the fight to just try and get up off the bottom of the ladder and find a way.
Yeah, Australia are in the Cup semi-finals here, so they're going to get a big bounce at this tournament. You get one good performance at one tournament. Gee, it helps you out big time, doesn't it?
And New Zealand definitely not used to playing this early on day 3.
Much changed side, this New Zealand team. They've lost so much quality and talent. Here's one of the old stages, Regan Ware in the middle of the park. And new stub, a senior player these days as well. Gives it to the captain, Collier. He's got Sione Molia with him, but Molia just has to make sure they recycle the ball. Through the hands there of Kunawave. And the other new man, Vanuku. There's Mathis, nice inside ball. Here they go, it's Regan Ware. Regan Ware is going to run clear for New Zealand. Pushing 30 years of age, still getting it done.
And the perfect combination of vision and work rate. You mentioned him popping up on the left-hand side. And then a double support line off the back of Vanuku doing the same thing. Regan Ware, that is class, experience, and just what New Zealand needed early in this 9th place playoff.
It's his 54th tournament all time. Regan Ware. Debut in Dubai back in 2016, almost a decade ago. There you go, number 127. Commonwealth Games gold medalist. Olympic medalist from Tokyo. They go deep, New Zealand, and it's a difficult one for Samuel Asati, but they get it under control eventually, Kenya.
Tackle!
Need a scrum half here, do Kenya. They get one eventually. It's a Maitza. There's Oro. He loves the physical stuff. There's Big George. Here's a Dongo with a little bit of space now. Almost shapes the kick. He does like the kick and chase because he's so fast. 22-metre line. Wakesa. Kevin Wakesa just shrugs off Andrew Newstub and then gets through Vanuku, picks up, goes again. What a carry that is. Odongo. Outside Vanuku, he's gone. Patrick Odongo hardly needs any room at all. Oh yeah, Odongo. And Kenya corner love that.
Well, he stands there and says, "Are you not entertained?" And they certainly are. It's courage and awareness to take on Vanuku, who's very close to the ruck. He backs his pace. He knows. He puts the ball down under the posts and stands there and asks the question.
Well, his hero, Collins Injera, the great one, also wore the number 11. That's why he wears that number. He scored 11 tries at the Challenger event in Dubai last season. En route to promotion back into the big show. 7 each in the 9th place playoff.
Unrealistic position.
Penalty New Zealand. Newstub goes quick. Molia. Kunawave, little hits kick. Good track back deep from Odongo right on the 22. And the counter ruck from Kenya just slows the ball down slightly for New Zealand. They get a penalty though. Molia goes. Gone backwards, play on. No bother there, here's Mathis in midfield. Oh, audacious sort of flick out the back, but it's a little high for Regan Ware to handle.
It was actually a very good penalty to give away by Kenya. They're under pressure, slowed the ball down a little bit, which got their line integrity back. New Zealand not able to capitalise on that penalty, but once they had their 6-man line with some connection, boy, hasn't this group had a bit to cheer about.
So Kanye will be in there somewhere. He's the head boy cheerleader.
Thank you.
Wherever you go around the world, if you ever get the chance, get amongst that. Good fun.
Number 6.
I might go down and hand them out some Wallabies jerseys for later today.
Yeah,
They've got nothing better to do.
You. Number 6. I see your number here. 2.
Replacement here for Kevin Wakesa. He doesn't look too thrilled to be coming off the field. This might be a smart mouthguard situation, you know, because he doesn't look sure as to why he's been taken off. But they have these microchips in the mouthguards now, and it gets picked up digitally if you've had a knock, and you will go off the field and have an HIA. I'm pretty sure that's what's happened there.
Yeah, the fact that they've got the phone out in the app, possibly in contact with Dr. Warren McDonald, he's straight at the tunnel to be assessed.
It's all about player welfare, looking after the players, rightly so. Hopefully Wakesa passes that and you can come back. Vanuku. Good work at the breakdown. It was Tony Amondi, who's not the biggest bloke out there, and he's off to the races. And here goes Vincent Onyala. Onyala with the fend. Brilliant finish. Vincent Onyala. No wonder he's smiling.
This is perfection of the way they want to play sevens. 2 over the ball, in effect locking each other in. And then tap and gone, that's the counter punch, soak up pressure, find a window for turnover. And then Onyala, once he got to the outside, that left hand palm on Kunawave, too good, down the right hand side. That's a big play right on the stroke of half time by Kenya.
No extra 2 from Amondi, but 2 excellent tries from Kenya. Odongo now up the scorcher from Patrick Odongo. 12-7 it is. 4 series standings points up for grabs here. Still waiting on word from Kevin Wakesa, who went off with an automatic HIA. Brought down by Frank Venuku for New Zealand. Mollia's there. Newstub, he was doing the talking at half-time. He'll be directing traffic. That's a loose pass from Ollie Mathis. I thought he must have thought Collier was coming on the cut there.
It was the right option to look to drop underneath. They just got their transmission right. Nice little lesson for young players there to give that pass a bit of air. As you turn, you're not trying to fire it at someone. You're just trying to give it some air to give that player who's going to cut or drop under some options to get your timing right.
Kenya go long off the line out, too long, and New Zealand have the ball back. Regan Ware chopped to the floor by Ordo. Mollier, Newstub. Collier again on his left. Mathis also. Collier gives it to Ollie Mathis. Newstub. Mollier just gets it on the second grab. Punawave to Regan Ware, try score a first half. Buys a bit of time, flings it back in field. Newstub again. All eyes. Dishes to Collier. Mathis. New Zealand down by 5 points here, and they've been put over the sideline. Really good defence from Kenya.
Gun off.
Excellent defence, but it's a little bit of a poor line here from New Zealand. 3 players in attack down that channel. You simply cannot be forced into touch there. You've got to come hard off your left foot, into contact, find an arm or a weaker shoulder. It's a hard lesson to learn. But they need to learn it quickly, this New Zealand team that we are seeing develop every time we see them play. And Kenya did their job, of course. Some fresh legs on for New Zealand. They'll need them. It's been a sapping 3 days for every team.
Some attention for one of the Kenyan players here.
Okay.
New Zealand are 152 of them. Kenya 5, drawn 1. Doesn't happen that often. Could be a rare win for Kenya over New Zealand here, but 5 minutes to go. A lot of time in rugby sevens. Newstub dummies and holds on. Good tackle on him. I'll tell you what, the defence from Kenya's been first rate so far. Mollier. Long ball over the top. Another good hit. That was an Ordo. He didn't miss. Right around the ankles. Textbook stuff. Venuku. That ball's loose. Now a chance for Onyala to come away with it. Vincent Onyala, he's hit hard by Regan Ware. Regan Ware was New Zealand's leading tackler on the series last season. Here's Patrick Adongo. You got to watch him. Collier does just that. Ordo. Playing patient stuff here, Kenya. Not forcing the issue too much as Onyala heads into contact but loses the handle, and now New Zealand come away with Collier. They're going to get another chance to at least level this one up with 4 minutes to go. Players looking a bit tired out there though, Morgan. Regan Ware. Newstub. Tony Narshu's off the bench for New Zealand. Venuku to Collier. Collier dishes back to Newstub. They're going to work the short side. Narshu dummies. Regan Ware was actually in front of him, so he couldn't give him the pass anyway. Here's Frank Venuku again. Venuku, there's the offloading contacts. Regan Ware, one more inside. Will do it for Newstub. And we're level at 12. Conversion will put the Kiwis in front.
Something was going to happen there. Both teams into the red zone physically. Fatigue into the game. Had to come for either side, and they just do enough. And this is a big play too. Regan Ware over the top to Newstub, just to give a better angle for Newstub's own kick here.
Yeah, Andrew Newstub mentioned he was the one with the instructions at half-time, and he's come up with 7 for his team, and New Zealand take the lead against Kenya. Just under 3 minutes to go. Newstub, little chip restart. Well taken. And New Zealand get the penalty. Timing his breakdown worked perfectly with Tony Narshu.
Actually didn't get their subs right in time there, Kenya. They weren't ready for the kickoff and left that space. While they got the catch done, arriving players were too late. Great heads-up tactics from New Zealand. They've come into their own the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, clever that, wasn't it? Just allowing the player to be tackled on the floor and then going straight in. Nashu's an expert at that. 11-game win streak for New Zealand over Kenya.
They've actually had 8 on the field as the kickoff was happening with 1 running off.
Okay. Well, it's a fair fight now, 7 each. New Zealand with the 2-point lead. Here's Cody Vite. Brady Rush. Fresh legs for New Zealand. Nashu, as mentioned. Molia, Collier. New Zealand coming into their own here. Newstub. Rush to Newstub. Nice change of direction from New Zealand. Molia offloads in contact. Brady Rush is there. 8 metres out, Dylan Collier sees the space. And the skip will extend the lead for New Zealand.
That's one of the best constructed tries by this New Zealand team we've seen over the past 3 days. That was excellent change of direction. Review called it. This is near the back end when they've made the yards and dragged Kenya all the way to the left, and they weren't able to come back right. Had a man spare over, and Collier, he knows that's important. He got a nice flat pass on width.
So the conversion misses, which just leaves the door open for golden point here. 7 points the difference. Kenya need the ball. Converted try, we would go to sudden death. Newstub sends it high, he's overcooked it. Well, that does open the door for Kenya.
Well, they're running towards their fans. Who'll be bottom of screen, left corner for Kenya. If it gets anywhere near them, you'll hear about it.
There they are. They were in early. They were all out the back over the far stand, dancing with the DJ as soon as the gates opened. And then they all walked around the back of the stadium to take their place in the corner, as they like to do. Here we go. Final play. Kenya down by 7. Can they pull off something special? Shiasi. Helped out by Salamadoyo. They've got an advantage here. Do Kenya? They're going to kick slightly oddly with the ball in their hands, but it might work out for them, and they will score. Floyd Wabene. They'll check the dead ball line here, but it's pretty close to the sticks as well.
Oh, he did everything right. Has he got downward pressure on this ball?
Tex, I have a decision for you. No try. The ball was made dead by Kenya.
No try.
Inches, millimetres denying Floyd Wabene and Kenya from a grandstand finish.